Dave the Station here. I got something in yesterday that I'm super excited about, and that is the Q Thunder Chicken. So it took me about 11 months or so to pick it up. I purchased the suppressor and filed the tax stamp on April 28th of 2017. The check was cashed on May 21st of 2017, and then it was finally approved. Let's see, last Monday. So it's it took about 11 months or so as of this posting. So, and I know that government shutdown kind of slows stuff down for some people out there, but I got mine. I'm super happy about it. I know that's kind of been average or so. It was pretty good for a little bit, but it's starting to creep back up, and they're trying to catch back up after the shutdown for those couple weeks. So I'm going to do a quick unboxing. I haven't been out to the range yet. I want to do a bunch of videos on the review of the muzzle brakes. It comes with 2 of the cherry bombs, the suppressor, the sound and tone and stuff. I want to go over point of impact shift. I want to shoot a 5.56 through a 30 cal can. I know you obviously can do that. It's a smaller projectile. However, I want to see if that makes a little bit difference. I don't have 300 blackout. I've got my Bergara is in 308, and my AR pistol is in 5.56 223. So let's go over what's in the box. This is the Q Thunder Chicken at the top there. They got pretty funny branding and marketing and stuff. It's kind of cool. On the back, just live or die Q. So this is my first suppressor. I just want to point that out. I'm by no means a suppressor expert or anything. So this is my first one. I have already mounted the muzzle brakes that come with it. So the Trash Panda and the Thunder Chicken both come with 2 of their cherry bombs, and that's kind of their solution for these fast attach suppressors. And then there's one that's chambered, that's chambered in 30 caliber, and then there's one that's for 223 or 5.56 caliber, and with thread pitches and stuff accordingly on these muzzle brakes. So I'll show you it mounted on my weapon in a little bit. But this is one of the kind of earlier production models. So I don't think that the Thunder Chicken ships with these Blue Force gear pouches anymore. I believe it's more of kind of like a silk sack or silk bag or something that they come in. So just keep that in mind. I was kind of lucky to get this Blue Force gear pouch with it. So it's super nice. It attaches with the molly and stuff on there if you wanted to mount it to like a plate carrier or whatnot. You got the can itself, and then there's a little bit of rock set that I used. And then some really nice foam, and then the user manual as well as a warning label. So a couple specifications I want to go over are, this is a 1.75 inch diameter can. It is sleeveless. So what that means is you can actually see the baffles. These are all the different baffles, and they're completely welded to each other, and they're machine welded to each other. So there's not like a sleeve that goes over it, or there's not a sleeve that goes on the inside. It's just this pure baffles that are welded together. It's made out of titanium with a PVD finish. The overall length is about 8 inches or so, and then you got a little bit, like a 1/4 inch or something for this wrench flat on the backside. The overall weight, I believe, is, let's see here, this says 14.7 ounces for the actual can itself, and the cherry bomb weighs about 2 ounces. So you're coming in at just over a pound for the overall package once it's mounted to your weapon system. Now, the can itself, like I said, it's a little bit bigger than other suppressors out on the market, but you're getting a lot more volume out of this because it is machine welded and sleeveless design. You're getting that full 1.75 inch diameter, and then about 8 inches in length for that volume. You don't have an extra little case going, or an extra little sleeve on the top or on the inside, and then it's drilled out for the baffles. So supposedly this can is a lot quieter, and it's a lot lighter, being made out of titanium, than a lot of other suppressors on the market. Like I said, I haven't shot it yet, but that's what I've been told, and the engineering kind of makes sense. So Q is a little bit of a newer company. I think just within the last 3 to 5 years or so, they've come out. They had the full Nelson, the half Nelson, and then they've got the Thunder Chicken and Trash Panda. So the Trash Panda is the same, kind of quick attach, but it's an inch or two shorter. Now with these suppressors, I really like the construction and the engineering over it, because on the back it's got that wrench flat, so you can really torque that down. I think the specifications are about it's like 30 to 40 inch-pounds to mount that onto the suppressor or onto the weapon system. And then at the front there is a place where a half-inch socket set or a socket will fit on the top. So if you have, or if you wanted to recess this into the handguards or something, you don't have to worry about it or having trouble just having a little bit of grip on there. You can really torque it down with like a socket set. So past that, I will mount it up on either or on both of my weapons here. So they say it's their fast attach. It's not quite as quick as some of the other like the Surefires or anything out on the market. However, it takes about 5 full rotations for it to mount all the way up. But the advantages to using this suppressor versus some of the other ones, you really don't have to worry about it walking off or coming loose when you mount it. And that's due to the muzzle brake. So the muzzle brake, they're called cherry bombs by Q, and they have a taper on them. So what that means is there's more surface area, so there's more friction locking the actual suppressor onto the muzzle brake, and that's how it looks on there. It seats really tight and really nice and flush on the muzzle brake, and that thread allows it to, I was just hand tight there, but you really kind of gotta put some muscle in it to get it off, and that's just due to that increased surface area of that taper. So the taper on the muzzle brake, I'll try and show you guys here a little bit. So right there, that taper, what that does is that, like I said, it locks up to the suppressor a lot tighter, but it also helps completely eliminate that carbon lockup that you're going to see with some of the other cans. I know if you shoot a high round count through a suppressor or a quick attach suppressor, you're going to have a little bit of trouble getting it off, just due to that carbon that builds up on the inside of the can. It's going to kind of seal that to the muzzle brake and to the can itself. So supposedly you don't have any issues with that. I've seen some pretty good video and picture evidence on different videos online and stuff about it. So I'm super excited to go out and shoot it. That was my AR pistol. For those of you that don't know, you can mount vertical foregrips on pistols or AR pistols as long as the overall length is over 26 inches. So I'm not trying to get hemmed up or anything, but that is the case according to the ATF. So again, this is my Bergara. This is in 308. Same kind of thing. It's the same exact muzzle brake. It's got all the same features. It's just matching the thread pitch for 308 caliber rifles. Same thing. Like I said, it takes about 5 rotations to get on there, but it's pretty quick overall. And from what I've been told, yeah, just hand tight's fine. It actually takes more force to take it off than it was to put on, and that's part of the design. So, the overall weight on it is not bad compared to other suppressors. I'm a little bit worried about with the long gun I need to get a suppressor wrap and stuff, and we'll do some more videos on that later. But this is kind of my initial thoughts and impressions of the can itself. So hopefully later today I'll be able to get out to the range, and just bear in mind that that will be indoors and possibly with other shooters, and I'm only going to be able to shoot my AR pistol in there. So without any further ado, thank you very much, and we'll see you guys out on the range.